Happy Thursday, everyone. Hello, hello. Hopefully I sound okay. I got my mic on. So yes, today I would like to discuss briefly, I'll elaborate it more on my Sunday night stream, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But my top action figure regret purchase of 2024. So I've had a lot of really wonderful toys come in. This is the year that I really feel like I honed in on stuff that gets me excited and I want to photograph. I know what I like now. I've been doing a lot less dabbling in just buying random stuff to see if I like it. But I did dabble. This year. And unfortunately, I try not to live in regret for things that I do or pick up. But I definitely do regret this one. And the interesting thing is, it's not that I'm upset about owning them, but, and yes, it's a them because it's plural. It's plural. I've been sitting here asking myself, why did I buy these? Why did I buy these JoyToy Ninja Turtles? Now, I got to say again, this has nothing to do with the quality of these figures. These are fantastic. And I'm going to get into, the pros and cons, right? But I have my regrets. First and foremost, okay. My main reason that I have an issue with these is that they are too small. Now, I know that, and I knew that going in. Like, these are 1/18th scale. So this is just because of my collecting and photography habits. I have been assembling and world building dioramas in the 110, 112 scale range for what's going on 5 years. So everything that I have, and I'll give you that's 112 scale. This is one, I love it. I've said it many times in the past that if I were to start over, 1/18th scale is very intriguing to me because everything is smaller. So you could do a lot more world building. There's, there were vehicles before 112 scale finally started catching up with vehicles. There were no vehicles. There was like McFarlane bat cycles, and that was it. So 112 has now caught up with vehicles. Like, I'm staring at my Dragonfly from G.I. Joe on the floor. He's massive. His tank, massive. And I love them, but they take up a huge amount of space. So it's not the problem of the toy. Like, these are so cool, and I'm going to take you through the things that I really like about them. But let's say hi to the chat real quick. Hello. So there's my man, JoyToy. How you doing? And Matt, again, I'm not hating on these toys whatsoever. These are really, really cool. So that's what we're going to get into. It's not the toys themselves. It's just the dabbling. I regret dabbling in it. And here's the other catch. Toys, Memory Toys, the third party is putting out, and as you know, Machu, these massive 6-7 inch Ninja Turtles that look like they're on Storm collectible bodies, and they look insanely awesome. These four, now again, cost-wise, these four cost me $142 on AliExpress. So it's still not cheap, but I did get 4 toys. Those Toys are, at least on Big Bad right now, $100 a pop. So to get a complete team, it's $400. I don't want to gasp at the price point because I have the Mezco set, which was the same price point. Like, you were getting $100 per turtle. But size queen, I know, I am a size queen. Wade Crate, 112 for scale for life. I know, man. So what I've come to realize in my collecting habits when it comes to these smaller scales or larger scales, like, hold on, I'm going to take you with me for a second. There's Giant Man Freaking love him, but that's because he's 1/12 scale and he's just a massive Marvel legend. And then I have my Hot Toy Spidey. Oop, wrong way. Well, Hot Toy Spidey and Groot back there. I'm about to get my Deadpool from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie Hot Toy. So I've now expanded a little bit into that 1/6 world. And even that I'm not like thrilled about because of the dioramas and everything. But the catch is I would much rather come down to my toy room and look at a Hot Toys figure in all its glory than trying to find where on the shelf these little guys are. Like, this is a Spider-Man Hot Toy for his Hot Toy, you know? So it is just me being a size queen. That's fair. What's going on, Kai Ballard? How you doing? Oh, there's Chewy in the house. Quick little plug, real quick, in case you didn't know. But I also stream on another channel called the Toy Pick Community. And No Chewing is one of my fellow toy daddies. He went live earlier. He opened up the Arkham Knight Reveltech figure. So mine's on the way. It's shipped. Can't wait. But just so you know, you can go check out his impressions of his unboxing. Diggs Figs in the house. One question. How dare you? I get it. And I'm not even trying to be like, this is my hot take. I like these toys. Like, these are really great. I'm not knocking them. For anybody that enjoys them, I mean, hell yeah. I know my buddy Cody, Too Much New Toys. He had them early on and totally killed a review of them, and he's been having a blast. So this is not a matter of the toys. Boo this man. Oh, come on. How old are you? I'm 42 to be exact, if you need that. Jaden, what's going on? Let's see. Wait, Clintastic's in the house. New Batman villain, the Dabbler. That's not bad. Or a new Laserman villain. The Dabbler could be a great Laserman villain. I'm going to have to remember that to tell Toy Father. Messy's in the house. What's going on, Messy Photography? How you doing, buddy? Eamon KR, hello. Johnny Numero Cinco, what's going on, man? Dude, this is too funny. This is just life. I couldn't find my stand for my phone, so I'm literally using the Johnny Numero Cinco chair. I love that chair. Go check out his Etsy if you are looking for 1/12 scale props, because they're fantastic. So I don't know, just a little, that's funny. Mary Fox in the house, what's going on? Bree B, is bro talking about GTA 6? My volume is down. No, not GTA 6. I'm talking about JoyToy Ninja Turtles and the fact that they are my biggest purchasing regret of 2024. Yimbo clearly, yes, I do. I will not be ignored. I got you guys. NYC Figure Fanatic, what's going on, man? Weight crate. My hands are too big for 1/18. Dude. Like, I was so excited when I discovered like 6-inch figures later in life. I mean, I knew that when I first bought and started doing this all publicly and getting back into buying toys, I was blown away with the 6-inch, because again, it's like it grew, like being a little kid having like a Superpowers or Secret Wars figure, that it made sense to scale up in my hands. So yeah, the 1/18 is a size issue in my hands. It is. You heard it for you, but size does matter. It does in my toy photography and my collection. Size does matter, and everything else it doesn't. Machu said, Jay-Sean, I pre-ordered many toys, Leo and Raph for $140 with shipping, so that's great. I know that there's a lot of places. Patrick Cho, I can't remember the name if you want to throw that in there. I know he was doing the pre-order. I think you guys did it through him. I know it's popping up now in other places, 5K too. I'm not sure how much they are on 5K. But that's the set that I ultimately want to get my hands on. I haven't ordered anything yet, but I feel like I'm going to have a hard time not having those, even though I have literally, hold on, I'll take you with me. Literally, I have all of these Ninja Turtles. And I love a lot. Like, this set is great. Oh man, the Super 7 set is great. Like, there's a lot of great stuff. NECA obviously has a ton of, like, that's mostly NECA. as I knock stuff over. So sorry for trying to keep the camera still. All right, let's see. No chewing. I'll split Medi with you, Imbo. You take Leo and I'll take Raph. Hey, that's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea whatsoever, because we did talk about it for the Mezco animated turtles, and then we ultimately decided to save, that money in our wallets. But maybe for this one, that's actually a good idea, because I do want to, like, if they're going to be the greatest turtles of all time, like, that's kind of been the problem as a turtles collector, is that all of these sets drop, and then it's like, this is now the greatest set of Ninja Turtles, and yeah, like, it's hard to keep up. But the Medi Toys one, I'm super interested in. I just know from an articulation standpoint, it's going to hit all the things that I want. And you know what? This is going to be a perfect opportunity now to kind of talk about the things that I do really enjoy about these guys. So number one is that, I love articulation. Like being able, although they will pop out on you. There we go. But you have this split torso shell, and this is so smooth. So playing with these toys is hand candy. Everything is butter. Got double jointed knees. You only have single jointed elbows, but they do the job. It's not butterfly joints in here, but see how they cut in on the chest so you can get some really great range across, like so. But from articulation moving, yeah, butter, smooth. They are fun to pose. Absolutely, like full stop. Now, things I like. We'll keep on the things I like. The actual design and look is so freaking rad on all of these guys. The paint work that JoyToy put in, like, again, if you are a 1/18th fan, like, I would highly recommend getting these guys if you're a turtle fan, because they will go with so many of the Hiya toys, JoyToys, all of that stuff. No Chewing says, I'm staying in 112 too. Yeah, Wade Crate says, folks like Zilla who have built massive worlds in 1/18 scale are awesome at what they do. But I feel you. I put a lot of work in 1/12 dios, and I'm just going to stay in my lane. Yeah, this was me leaving my lane. I wanted, I was like, turtles, of course, I want them. But for sure, future, there's enough 1/12 scale turtles. I didn't have to dabble into this. But they're gorgeous. Like, they literally are immaculate. Like, I love the detail of the shell crack covering on Raph, on Mikey. I love the old school iPod on there. Plus, then you get the license plate attached to his shell. Got the little spray cans, probably spray paint cans, if I had to guess. But you know what? These straps then do kind of limit leg movement, which is unfortunate. I know Machu took them off, I think. I could slide them down a little bit if I need to gain a little bit more, but, there's that. But yeah, so look-wise, fantastic. Here's Leo. And then, I have a little box with all their accessories I'll bust out. But yeah, like, they look so rad. I don't play a ton of Fortnite. Like, I'm aware of it. I stay up on it. But, like, I remember loving the designs of the Turtle Brothers in Fortnite. And it does give me those vibes for sure. But then so do the Medi toys. That's what the Medi toys also gives me those vibes. It's crazy. We create, that's how you get raisins and potato salad. Machu, these honestly don't even need dios. Now, that is true. Like I said, I just, like, when I really think about what is the one set of toys that I regret in terms of buying, like, for usage, that's why it is these guys, but only due to scaling issues. I've photographed them solo. All right, so I think I covered all the stuff that I really love about them. Just, again, looks, move like butter, and then the accessories are really great. Like, Mikey comes with both sets of nunchucks, and these have, like, they're plastic but very pliable, which is nice. But it's not the main event. The main event are all of the effects that it includes that mimic action and motion. So this was another big reason I bought them. Like, check out Leo's, and he has 2 of these. Like, that is gorgeous. And this does photograph really well. If I want to get him swinging the katana down, like, ooh. Like, that is awesome. Look at that. That is really rad. Get some nice little posing out there. Get the hand going. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the articulation and then having these accessories. Rafts are a little weird because it seems like they should be thrown, but they're not. And he can't stab with his hands. So it has to be more, at least what I've found so far, to be more of like a swiping. Like if he's swiping like that, there we go. That will kind of mimic that movement. But yeah, that is one little issue, only with rafts. Donnie's is a trip. Donnie's is a trip. There we go. Oh, yes. So NECA did give us for the Pizza Club Ninja Turtles the best Donnie accessory of all the times, which is a spinning bow staff that actually looks like it's spinning around. This is a cool take. Again, it fits thematic with the rest of the swirling fight, dynamic posing accessories JoyToy comes with. But this one is ridiculous. I love that. Tricks Blast, what's going on? Diggs Figs, this video is going to make Yimbo fall in love with them again. I know. It's not that. I do love them. My other problem, again, I know I'm all over the place because that's things I love. But a problem I have, in addition to, again, dios, lack of dios, which I could get around with bokeh and things like that. I know. I can smoke them out with my Ulanzi fog machine. I know. But it's also, I don't have any other toys that are 1/18th scale. And it's a slippery slope. It's another lane to get into. And of course, when these came in, my buddy Cody, again, Too Much New Toys, started immediately buying a bunch of JoyToy figures, both Warhammer, and then there's like, I don't know, like guys in suits and sunglasses. They look like Men in Black. And I'm like, maybe I'll buy some of those. And over at AliExpress, they're approximately like I don't know, anywhere from 16 to 20 bucks. So I'm like, yeah, I could fill this out. I could buy some bad guys for them to punch in the face. But then what am I doing? I'm literally starting a brand new line and direction to my collection. And I can't. I refuse. I refuse. And that's just because, again, staying in 112, not only do I have my 5 years of history now world building, but I also have all of the amazing 112 figures that are going to be coming out in 2025. There's going to be so much good stuff. Macho said the bad guys are shipping out now. And that's the thing. Same deal. I know I could have also then pre-ordered Shredder, Foot Soldiers, Bebop Rocksteady. I didn't. I just had to stop. I have to stop this lane. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad that I own them. But when I was thinking about what to, I've wanted to talk about these guys on a stream. And when I was thinking about what to do for a quick little midweek jump in, say hi. Yeah, I want to, this is awesome. It's amazing, but it's also amazingly frustrating. You can't say stay in 112 then still buy Hot Toys. I know, but I already said it. So Matt, maybe you didn't hear me. Here's the difference. When I come down to the basement, which is where my toys are, this is when I come to my toy room. This is very easy to spot. I can look at it on the shelf or in the display and just go, look at that beautiful son of a gun. Like, he is gorgeous. Look at that. These are not. These are harder to see if they're on the shelf. They haven't even been displayed. They've been on my desk at work. They've been great desk toys for work, but $142 for desk toys. That's why as a collector, I'm trying to be a little bit smarter. And yes, I could drop more money in that direction, but I just think that there's going to be too much 112 goodness. Sorry about that. Too much 112 goodness. But yeah, dude, I know my Deadpool Hot Toys shipped out. And that, like I said, it's bigger in my hands. I do. Even though this is also not as like these, I will give the win. These are far more fun to pose than Hot Toys because you have like the ratchet joints in there and you're kind of fighting the suit here and there. But again, when you get the look and it's just it's a nicer display piece. So, like I said, not mad that I own them, but I have to tell myself no to more of this line and more of the scale. I just have to because otherwise I do slip very easily into buying everything. Like literally when I started streaming, it was Yimbo buys everything. And I just I can't do that. I just can't do it this year. Neptune Ray, am I to what I look who? Spidey? Me? No, I'm not. I'm good. It's a puffy. So stop. Nasser, I collect a bunch of JoyToy Warhammer. Thought about picking those turtles up. Dude, if you're into JoyToy Warhammers or JoyToy Warhammer, first of all, nice. That's another line that I never bought because I knew I was going to fall in love with them. I do love these toys. As Diggs joked, like I'm going to fall in love with them again. Playing with them is a blast. Playing with them is a blast. So much fun to pose, so smooth. But then when I think about photo ideas, it kind of starts and stops with portraits or like team ups, but of just them. No bad guys. I'm not getting bad guys. Let's see. They are shipping now. Cox Crates in the house. What's going on, Josh? How you doing? Pizza Club turtles really suck, but allowed me to get a set of those NECA turtles. There you go. I like my turtle. I like my Pizza Club turtles. I'm still sad that they changed the coloring. They like darkened the green. That was a little silly because then I couldn't use them with the turtles in disguise. Machu, the Pizza Club turtles are his biggest regret. Ooh, really? Is that just because you had like a similar set? I could easily make that argument too. Yeah, I mean, I can't. The only reason I won't say that the Pizza Club are bigger, even though I have basically duplicate figures because of the Turtles in Disguise set, I display my Turtles in Disguise NECA figures in their costumes or like versions of it. And then I have my Pizza Club as like the standalone. So that's how I ended up doing it. And that's why I don't have the same level of regret because both sets are displayed. They're different looks. It's really neat. But these guys, like I said, they don't have anybody to play with. And I know I could buy more. I know. Let's see. I'm just scrolling back a little bit, see if I missed anybody. But again, thank you all for chilling with me. Coxrate says Pizza Club turtles don't stand for crap. I'm assuming you mean crap ankles. I feel you. Or like frozen. Yeah. Weight crate, so happy to get some Yimbo time midday, midweek, maybe by day. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. 112 for life. I'm so happy. This put a smile on your face. That's all I ever want to do. Share the smiles. Cody, get more JoyToy, Yimbo. What are you doing? 182 the world. And yes, I know Matt and Cody are now teaming up on me. I get it. I could do this, but I love 112. I love 112. And these guys, once again, so awesome. Like if you've been worried about importing them because, like JoyToy doesn't have the TMNT license stateside, so you do have to go through AliExpress or another import site to pick them up. But if you've been interested and if you have any collecting into 1/18th scale or you're into Warhammer, by all means, like you're going to freaking love these toys. If you have other, characters to mess around with, like they are rad. They are rad. And now here, this is my one final, and this is because of me and my age and getting up in my years. But this was the first toy that I've purchased where I unboxed, and at one point, I swear I did this. I was like, and I went, oh no, I'm getting old. My eyes are getting bad. Like literally that was, I'm like trying to look at the details of him and I'm pulling, doing the whole like, do I need reading glasses? Like, because I don't have glasses, but I might need to get my eyes checked. That's what this scale made me think with my eyes. And I said, I don't like that. I want to stick with 6-inch or 12-inch action figures. So there you go. Cody says, lost your eyeball focus. Dude, like literally, but just to check out all of the because these are so detailed. These are so detailed. And I can't stress enough, to get like a really awesome insight into the 4 figures, go check out Too Much New Toys and his review of these 4. And he's done a lot of fun stuff with all of these JoyToy turtles. So love you, Cody. Machu, you've forgotten way more stuff than you've gotten this year. That is also true. That is also true. But I can't see the potential. I do see the potential. I absolutely do. But I guess I have to clear out a lot of this 112 stuff. Like the stuff that I'm not using. I do have to do things on my end to open my mind up to more like bringing stuff in and expanding scales. But for right now, again, my world in this room is covered in 112 dioramas and figures. I'm stepping over toys. I'm buried in toys, which is, again, a problem I created. And until I deal with this problem, I can't start a new problem. No chewing. I think simply buying too many figures was my regret this year. Not enough time to enjoy toys. That is also very fair. What's up, Rel Collects? Very detailed for a small fig. Heck yeah. And that's true too. Like just going back and enjoying. And I think that that's going to carry the Toy Daddies and our Sentinels. A lot of our conversations are going to be, especially for the rest of this month into January. But again, revisiting toys. And, there were a lot of great figures that came in that I didn't spend enough time really exploring. I know I selected for our figure draft Doc Nocturnal from Mezco. And he came with so much stuff, I've barely scratched the surface. So he's just another perfect example of just needing more time to explore, see the possibilities before I start seeing the possibilities of another scale. So I hope my little self-debate helps you out there making an informed toy purchase. These are so much fun. But if you are predominantly like a 112 guy or girl or person, then I would consider maybe waiting and looking into options for the Meditoys turtles. But if you're a devil may care, like my man Machi, then just buy, just get into everything. Just do it, because, then we make a mess and deal with it later. So there's that too. But either way, they are really amazing. But I did have that sense of disappointment with dioramas and the fact that like I can't even playfully use any other 112 scale figures with them because it just looks so goofy. But maybe they could be little kids on Halloween next year. They could be the best turtle Halloween costumes ever. It clearly brought him joy. It's just a toy, Wade. Oh, I do have joy. I'm not going to lie. The reason that this also became my biggest regrets was also because this was the set that gave me the honestly, top 3 FOMO of the year, because so many of my friends were getting them before me and I had to wait so long. So I did feel a tremendous amount of FOMO and was so excited when they came in, opened them up at the dinner table because I was so fired up that day. So again, it's a big extreme range of emotions. But as I said, if this can help you decide for yourself if you want to jump into this line or not, that's all I can hope for. Dig says NECA Android Krang would work. Machi said I paid way more. Fair. Wade Create, this is why I love it, bud. You had the joy part. Thank you, Wade. I appreciate that, dude. So, guys, I have to go get my kids. I went like 10 minutes later than I thought, but that's because I love hanging out with you. So thank you all tremendously. Just so you know, please sub the account. I have, sub if you haven't already. But I have a new video dropping tomorrow on a Valiverse Steel Brigade unboxing figure. So that'll be coming up. And then Sunday for my official live stream where I have 2 cameras and, we make it an event. So love you, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Thursday. It is Friday Eve. So enjoy tonight. And then weekend's almost here. So have a great one, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Peace.